and welcome to the Comic Conspiracy episode
116
for the week of July 22nd, 2013, post-ComicCon weekend for those that survived it. My name is Ryan Higgins. Who is here with me this week?
Brock Sager.
Omar.
Bryce.
Bryce is not here. That would be Toby. No. Charlie is also not here. He is still in San Diego or LA or something on his way back up, so we will miss Charlie this week. We'll catch up with him next week. But taking his place in the meantime, back from overseas, back once again, our good friend Jim is here to say hello to us and
thanks for having me.
Hang out. Jim, welcome
Jimbo!
back. Now, we made this joke earlier in the week, but you get sent all the way here from Taiwan, and they send you to San Francisco the weekend of Comic-Con. Yeah. You should have just got them delayed. Just divert that flight.
It was a bad routing. I promise you that.
Just be like, look, we got a job in San Diego for 4 or 5 days. Then I'll be back up in San Francisco on Monday. No, I couldn't swing it.
I couldn't swing it. I tried. I wanted to.
Well,
short of knocking on the pilot's door and asking him to reroute.
Well, they're okay with that. I mean, if they ask you to rewrite a flight in midair, I mean, generally they're okay with that, right?
I think so. Not an issue.
Yeah. Okay. So I did not go to Comic-Con this year, as we said last year, and this year didn't go. Jim, unfortunately, was not. Brock is not. For the first time in how many years, Omar?
4 years.
Oh, okay. I thought you had you not gone prior to that, or I thought you'd been going more regularly.
2009 was my first time ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd been going for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Well, you missed it for the first time in a couple years.
And I was just like, a crack addict, just like trying to look for my next fix.
Yeah.
And I was like on the computer the whole time. I might as well just should have gone.
But you wouldn't have heard well, we'll get to that. But you wouldn't have seen half the stuff you saw there if you're on the computer, because like the year I went, it was like, oh, I didn't hear about any of this stuff when you're actually down there, because
it's so true.
Yeah,
that is so true. I actually covered more information. I could have wrote about stuff and done things. Like iFanboy, a lot of them didn't go, and they covered more deets.
Yeah,
just by giving a hat tip to all the different,
Back when Comic-Con was about comic books, I mean, I would just sit and reload news around on comic resources and some of like the forums and news groups and hear everything. And Toby or some of these guys would get back and they're like, "Oh, I didn't hear any of that stuff." Now we'll talk about the lack of news.
But let's be honest, the news bits, tidbits, and everything. That's just nice.
Yeah,
one layer of the cake. But the second, the third, and the fourth, and the cherry on the top is just being there, feeling the energy.
That's for us at home.
Right.
For everything else, so Toby, you were there.
Oh,
now you almost didn't make it here because you're half asleep.
Yes,
but we got some Starbucks in you. We got about 45 minutes before you crash.
Okay.
Well, how's San Diego? What happened?
It's okay.
Now, you didn't party this year because Omar wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't have to Omar hookup.
So this is more of a laid-back year for you.
Sure.
Laid-back meaning you didn't sleep for 5 days.
Yes.
Okay. What'd you do? How was con? Maybe you could tell us more next week when you're awake and remember more of it. But what'd you do? How was it? I assume it can't be any busier than it has been the last few years because they've been beyond capacity.
I think it's less busy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's a lot more things going on outside now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
A lot more. And in fact, actually, personally, I don't know if it's just me or if I'm getting tired of the whole thing. I'm just getting tired of standing in lines for a freebie. I'm just getting tired of standing in lines for everything I want to do.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to do that, there's a bunch of stuff outside to do, too.
Well, they have, like, the Nerd HQ thing. They have...
Nerd HQ brought it. They've been having all-night parties. My hotel was right next to Petco Park, where all the Nerd HQ stuff was going down. Oh man, they were banging all night long. I was, there's times I'd come home like 3, 4 in the morning, and they're still banging away. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in there? They had giant lines going in. Is
that stuff free, or do you have to pay for that?
I don't know.
You have to pay for it.
Oh, do you?
You have to pay like $25 a panel, but it all goes towards proceeds.
Well, that's the panels, though. What about the party?
The party.
I want to say the party might have been free. No,
some of the parties are free. You get like bands
one?
if you're in certain panels, or if it's
a
part of thing. Yeah,
oh.
I mean that's what it was like last year when Trey and I attended a few of them.
Yeah,
but the big thing is, everyone that works there that blogs about it and talks about it, they said this is what Comic-Con used to be like within the Nerd HQ things, and that's why like a lot of people at Comic-Con like fuck.
Well, they had like they had a straight up like Doctor Who panel with with all the cast on there.
Yeah.
I mean,
everybody like
The only problem is it's so hard to get into these.
Yeah.
But how much harder than Comic-Con?
Just as hard.
Right.
No, just as hard.
Right. So it's no
different. I was on hook for Orphan Black and Doctor Who and didn't get in. I did it within minutes and they were sold out. I mean, they were sold out Doctor Who like half a minute.
Because you had to buy the tickets.
Yeah, you got to buy the tickets.
It's just like online or an app or something.
It's what's that? Brown paper bag.
Yeah, paper bag.
Paper bag brown or something.
Oh God,
is there no color involved? Is it just paper bag?
It's brown paper bag. They must crash that site. Like
they
crazy
did. No, they
because
totally did.
Those guys aren't set up for that.
Yeah, it's more localized.
Yeah.
But I think that's what they like to do. They like to keep it local. They only started this,
Chris
4 years
Hardwick is
ago?
doing some really good stuff, man. I mean, that guy.
So does he put it on?
No, Chuck.
No, it's Chuck. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Chris
they
Hardwick is
partnered.
doing too, though.
Yeah.
The two of them are like taking over, man. They're like the two Magneto and Xavier taking over Comic-Con. Come here.
Yeah, Nerdist was like they mediated like freaking like 20 panels, I think.
Yeah, they
It's
did
ridiculous.
quite a few. Yeah,
All the big ones.
no, they did some good stuff.
That's cool. Did
Yeah.
you get to any? So what panels did you go to? Because you don't do a lot of panels, huh?
No, I pick and choose. I like to talk to people. I like to meet people, and panels are cool. Don't get me wrong, but I prefer being face to face with people, or even if it's just talking to other fans and stuff like that. I only made it to the Sunday panels is because I slept on the grass with Charlie. Not sexually, just to put it and make it straight there.
They cuddled for warmth.
No.
You were the pitcher, right?
Actually, he was cold. I was kind of surprised. I saw him shivering. I was like,
What happens on the lawn stays
No,
on the
but
lawn.
I was like, dude, the San Diego weather is fucking nice and warm. I don't know what everybody's problem was. I was like, I had more rest standing on the line than I had all week. So, no, I made it to Breaking Bad and Doctor Who, the two I really wanted to see, and sat through Supernatural, and they were fun.
Did you see that Bryan Cranston cosplayed
Dude,
as...
so he came out in cosplay on stage. He came out as Walter, and
he cosplayed as his character from Breaking Bad.
It's brilliant because when he came out, because the room is so big, I thought he looks just like Walter. I'm like, what's he doing? And all of a sudden he's like taking his face off. I'm like, what is happening? Like
he had like some weird like mask of himself.
Face. Of himself. Yeah, that was brilliant. I thought that was really genius.
And Matt Smith was
Bart Simpson
the whole weekend. So
there's a couple of things Matt did. Like Matt would like look out the window and yell at girls in Doctor Who clothes are walking down, or yelled at some dude that was dressed as a TARDIS. He go, "Yo, nice TARDIS," right? And the dude is looking on and go, "Who the fuck is he?"
Well, he doesn't look. He looks weird.
Yeah, now with the short hair,
Yeah.
he doesn't look weird. He looks fucking nice.
He doesn't look like Matt Smith, is what I'm saying.
He looks very handsome. All right, so just put it. No,
he looks very different than the way he looks.
Yes,
in Doctor
exactly.
Who.
All right. Anyways,
That's what I'm
like,
trying to say.
dude would look up and go, "Who the fuck is he?" And be weirded out. And he kept walking, right? And Matt would just "See you on Sunday."
That's funny.
That's cool.
Yeah. Or they would drive around the car and yell at people, "Nice this," and then the dude is like, "Oh fuck, stop talking to me." And the girl like further back would break, like, "Oh my god," chase the guy down and tell him, and then he goes, "What?"
That's awesome.
So that's pretty cool. And supposedly, the guy who plays Walter, Heisenberg, he went to the floor and took pictures with people, and they didn't realize they were actually taking picture with the actual guy. So
That's
I thought
awesome.
That was pretty cool. It's almost like a game they play now.
Yeah.
I wonder how many more A-list actors we're gonna get on the floor now, just to see who gets found and stuff doing that shit. But the con was different this year. I really do think so. I mean, I feel like there's been way more professional, and I call them professional flippers, than ever. That kind of just destroys the con for me. I mean, I really don't care if you're, buy an extra thing that either sell to your friend, or, you buy an extra thing to, flip for, pay for your trip. And so I'm totally down with that. That's fine.
Can I just jump in there?
What?
In the last 2 years, I never saw so many tickets as I saw that was professional tickets, badges sold on eBay.
Oh, really?
There was at least like 15 that I saw.
Which is
on,
funny because
Thursday.
this year is the hardest.
Shouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
It happened.
This is the hardest year to get professional tickets.
Yeah, it happened.
This is the first time I wasn't able to bring my friend Nate in. He had to buy his own ticket.
Yeah.
This is the first night Lane could bring his friend in.
Yeah.
It was really, really hard to keep my bag. I mean, I was like, fuck it, I'll pay for it. I don't really care anymore. But no, I mean, these professional. But the pro badges don't do shit though. It's the exhibitor badges that do. As pros, you don't get in early. You don't get any of the benefits, but yet you get like when we went to the Lego panel, they were like, no, you're a professional, and because you didn't pay for your ticket, you can't be part of this. I'm like,
wow.
Dude, I stood in line just like everybody else, but you single me out, that's fine,
Well, didn't Hasbro not let people line up for like a half an hour after the doors opened or something? Because I heard they were
Hasbro just, I didn't even bother, man. That's a
but they were like, oh, we don't want... we're not letting people line up before the doors even open, where it's just a bunch of exhibitors lining up. Like, it shouldn't...
Dude, Hasbro is always full.
All you need is boobs. Okay, you go up there. There was two of my friends. They had two of their girls. They were, well stacked. They went up. They cut, and they got their Metroplex
Well, if you
on.
got a penis like me, you don't get anywhere, so it's fine. Yeah, no, I didn't.
I love you, Toby, for saying that on air, bro.
A penis like me, I'm like, that can be taken in so many different contexts.
That's fine.
He's all about surprising them, ninja style.
Please watch out.
It's in your eye.
I don't even know where I was at. What was? Wait,
Mad at professional flippers.
Oh, fucking professional flippers.
And by professional flippers, I should say, Toby means people that buy shit at Comic-Con and sell online.
That's the sole purpose, though.
Right.
That's the sole purpose to go to Comic-Con, buy as many exclusives as they can to flip it. I mean, I was in the line to pick up my Maddie stuff, and shit took forever, right? No, listen. I swear to God, I dubbed them the fucking mafia of the toy industry. There's these 20 fucking big dudes.
They got the biggest dudes every year, right?
The biggest motherfuckers.
Fucking hold door.
No, they were buff and scary looking, man. They're like wrestling kind of looking dudes.
I feel
giant arms. I was the size of one of their arms, and they were carrying these 20 Matty bags. Don't fucking mess with me. I'm gonna make my millions off of these fucking toys or something.
Jesus.
Yeah. I dubbed them the toy mafia of San Diego or whatever, wherever they come from.
But the amount of money you can make on this stuff is minimal.
It's not minimal on Thursday, Friday.
Dude.
You can make 60-70%.
Dude, the Lego
of what you pay.
I tried so hard to get the Green Arrow Lego figure.
Yeah.
He's going for $500. He's free.
All right, but
because it's the supply and demand.
I mean, you're paying a couple hundred. Okay, if you're local, that's different. But let's say you're flying in, you're paying $250.
I think it's the locals are the professional flippers. I really do think so.
Because at this point, you're talking.
How do you get this stuff home?
You're talking hundreds of dollars to fly in. You're talking $1,000 for a hotel. You're talking $250 a person to get in. So you're already in $2,000 before you even spent a penny.
But
right?
I think they have to be local because otherwise, how do you pull this stuff off?
No.
You can bring a postal printer up to your room.
Well, there's people that saw it right away.
But what I'm saying,
literally just post it on eBay.
But what I'm saying is, so you're in for $2,000 already. How much can you physically buy? Because you can't buy an infinite amount of stuff when you're there. The lines are so fucking long. You're not.
Have you looked in the outside little lobby area? They have UPS and FedEx almost every other station.
I know. But what I'm saying is,
and they ship it and they package it for you. They wrap it for you.
There?
Yeah, right there.
To me, it's like, okay,
I was just going to ask you that.
Yeah.
Max, what are you making? $1,000, $2,000 profit? It doesn't seem worth it at the
I don't think it's worth at all.
Time and effort.
I really don't. See, that's why I have nothing against a dude that buys one extra or a couple extra just to flip to pay for his trip, maybe.
Right.
I really don't care, right?
No,
But
it's the mafia. It's the mafia.
fucking mafia
It's the
comes in.
mafia that do the pre-sale. They say this is a pre-sale for this. We're going to have 5 of them guaranteed.
Right. Yeah.
And
It's
then they
ridiculous.
sell 3 of 5 already.
But,
before
yeah.
they even got into it's even
but like
Wednesday.
What I'm saying, when you're paying $50 for something in tax, it brings it to 55, and you're for sale for $100, you're making $45, and you don't even know if you're going to get it. It just seems like you're not. These people aren't pocketing $10-20
Even more
No, of
so,
course
why
not.
this whole thing is stupid.
Right.
Even more so.
It's all hype.
It's stupid. But anyways, that's bad energy. Let's not talk about that shit. Let's talk fun stuff.
So some of our friends do it on a regular,
No, I mean,
Hey, Foosh guys.
on an annual basis.
like I said, I really don't care if do it here and there, but I mean, some of the stuff I saw is ridiculous.
Charlie buys a handful of everything he can get his hand on. Some of it comes to the store, some of it goes to friends, some of it goes to customers, and a couple things go on eBay. Yeah. That's fine. What these guys are talking about are guys that are somehow getting 20, 30, 40 of these things over the course of a week.
I got you.
But it's like the amount of time and effort and upfront cost versus the profit you're going to make on this stuff, unless you
maybe they're
really
just not very
score.
good business people.
I think that's
Again, so if you have the right connections, you can get in. I know of one crew in particular. I'm not going to say any names. Some of these guys are my homies. You know, they went in, they bought the Giant Man HeroClix limited edition piece, got it for $30, $35. They sold it for $120. They sold like 10 of them for $120. So you do the math.
1,000.
That's a lot of money.
yeah.
No. All right. Well, that's bad stuff. Let's talk fun stuff.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't know what was fun.
You went to an Orphan Black signing, right?
Oh yeah. They were cool people.
You were waiting for that.
Oh yeah, that was Orphan. I mean, here's my thing: BBC, Orphan Black, Doctor Who are kind of my usually priorities at the cons, just because it's not something. It's not people I'd probably run into like, you know, in the film industry and stuff, just because they're not, you know, originated from here. So I kind of like to see those people. Yeah, I didn't make it to the Orphan Black panel. I tried, but I missed it by minutes. But that's fine. I ran into Tatiana Maslany a couple times. She's very cute, very nice. They're just good people, man. That was cool. That was fun. I mean, for me, Comic-Con is a giant balance, right? For me, because I'm into everything there, literally everything. I mean, you know, Wednesday night I'll go buy my Kid Robot, you know, Street Fighter toy, and you know, make sure I cover my friends. You know, I picked up stuff for the guys here. Thursday, what did I do on Thursday? It's one
Slept on the grass?
Huh? No, that's not till
Saturday.
Saturday night, like at 4 in the morning.
You guys should see Toby's face right now. He looks like
dude,
shit.
no, I'm trying to figure out what happened. I'm trying
How long
to.
have we been recording? Because he's about to hit that 45
It all just
minute
blurs together.
No, hold on. So Wednesday I bought the toys for people. Thursday is fuck. I don't remember. What did I do Thursday night? Oh, Thursday night I went to a.
I love this like stream of consciousness.
I went to a Trickster party.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Trickster's the comic fest outside of Comic-Con.
Yeah, they were doing some live drawing, like some drink and draw stuff. They had 3 models there.
Yeah, I missed it last year. I heard it was fun.
Yeah, no, they're beautiful girls, you know, and you know, they're doing some live drawing there, and there was a nice little art gallery on top, and some art books and art prints and stuff. It was cool. I liked it. That was very well done. The bar was dope. That was cool. They had a bowling alley in the bar,
Sick.
so that was dope. And
In the bar?
In the bar.
We're losing him, people.
No,
We're losing him.
all right. And then you like this. I had a couple of arrogant bastards over there because, you know, you got to drink the San Diego beer in San Diego.
Yeah.
Then we went strolling the streets. We ran into McFoley, the WWF store. We ran into the black fucking Power Ranger, you know. Fucking, it's cool.
Why is the black Power Ranger gotta be black though? That's just it's racist. It's racist.
Better than being yellow, I guess.
On top of racism.
I doesn't know. It doesn't matter. So we ran into him. That was cool. Then I think we called it a night. The next night,
Friday
Friday night.
Friday, you woke up.
You should be like Bryce. He writes notes.
Hold on. Friday night, I went to a bar on the top of a hotel. George R.R. Martin was there partying. Audrey Kawasaki was there partying. I was hanging out with a bunch of Cartoon Network people. They're really nice folks. I ran into one of my actors over there, so we had some business to discuss. Some steam to let be blown out. That was cool. And then from there, where did we go? From there, we
Like during the day though, you just at the con.
No.
Stuff.
This is getting good now. From there, we went to get pizza, and I get a call. Like it's like 2:00. My buddy Chang texts me, go, hey, if you're not partying with the Rockstars, you should come see me. Having some
Bernard Chang for the regular people.
No. Chang Tang. It's one of my producer buddies. We worked on Fear Clinic together and stuff like that.
Okay.
By the way, Fear Clinic is doing a movie version of the web show now. Go to Indiegogo. They got a whole thing going on. My web series, The Director Diaries of Fear Clinic, is going to be promoted there. Is on the $50 range. Anyways, that's some side note there. So anyways, me and Nate go, hey, it's 2 a.m. I guess we have nothing better to do but to go see this guy and have some drinks with him too. So we go to his loft, knock on the door. He go, hey, what's up? And we're chilling, right? And there's a bunch of kooky people there. And it's nice kooky people, you know. One dude goes like, all right, that's it. I'm gonna go. And he somehow clears the room. The entire room is cleared, right? So I just started my beer. I'm like, I should just catch up with Chang. Haven't seen him in a couple months. So 5 minutes later, the same dude comes back. Chang, let me in. And then he opens the door. And he brings like 6 new people in. Like, it's almost like he cleared the room so he could bring like the next shift in to party, right? So the next shift comes in of cool folks.
I thought you said you didn't party, asshole.
Nah, you know, at IGN, they wouldn't let me in. They go, Omar didn't put you on the list. So you can't come
bullshit.
in.
Shut up.
Hey, no, anyways, I appreciate for that party last year. That was freaking cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, a new people come in. We play this made-up game where you have to say an adjective, and he would draw it on the white wall, and we have to figure out what movie it is. Cool, we were partying. And then all of a sudden we hear like a thing going on outside, and the dude goes like, what's your name, Ben? And he goes, oh, you want a drink? He comes in. What happened was, there was a noise complaint. They called him for some reason, asking if he's hearing noise, and he said no, hung up. He climbed the fence in the backyard and jumped in, tried to see what's going on. Not weird at all, not creepy at all, but of course, what do? We invite him in and give him a drink, right?
That's funny, dude.
It's perfect, right? So anyways, he joins us, and he starts telling us how the government blurs out his face when he's in interviews, and how he's like a math and physics genius and stuff. We're like, all right, fucking kooky dude, right? And then it was his turn to do the game. Yeah, the whiteboard game.
Okay.
He's drawing like a sword with like 2 holes because it's like Con related. You guys should get this. All these dudes were organized for some parties over there, so they're all PR events people, and they were like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't even get the fuck what he was drawing. Then he starts taking like buttons off his chest, right?
Oh no.
His button. No, he's like, bam! He shows off his chest. His chest, the whole left area is fucking Final Fantasy VII tattoo. Like
what?
The cover of Final Fantasy VII. The whole thing was tatted. Like, yeah. And he goes like...
You like Sephiroth on that shit?
No, Cloud, the cover for the game. Was,
Okay.
Yeah, we're like, what the fuck? Right? And he goes on how it just saved his life and how this means so much to him that Cloud is the shit, right? And how he like commissioned like 3 different artists to draw the feet because there was no feet in the cover and shit. and then,
she got life filled.
And then he wanted us to touch his chest. We're like, no. One guy poked his, with the finger, poked his nipple, and, at that point, we're like, okay, this shit is going really weird, so we're going to call it a night and take off.
Before?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Not at all. I have pictures of this guy.
Did you take a picture of his the left part of his
tattoo?
His left nipple?
We could maybe make this.
So you had to blur out his face when you took a picture
Yeah.
of him.
I'm like,
nipple,
hey, the
please.
government might come after me for posting this dude's pictures on the wall.
Is his nipple like an Aeon or whatever they call him back then?
Anyways.
Oh my god.
It was like 4 a.m. or something, right? So we finally go back to the hotel.
So fucking funny.
I
wish I could grow that much chest hair.
I don't think he has.
Unfortunately, I'm only a quarter
that
white.
Looked like he was like 19 or something, but whatever. It's all good. And then we go back to the hotel. Had a good day. The next night, I did the zombie escape. That was cool.
It's the Walking Dead thing, right?
Yeah, the Walking Dead thing. It was cool. We did that.
For $100, right?
60. But it's totally worth. I think it's totally worth it because to me it's all real. Then I went to a party with the Avatar creators, the Korra creators. Had a couple of drinks with them.
Did you end up going to that panel or no?
No, I didn't go to the panel, but I gotta have drinks with them after the thing. So they're really,
That's cool.
yeah, they're really nice people. Thanks to Becky and my animation friends. So yeah, I got to meet those guys briefly. What else did I do? Then that night is the night where I joined Charlie on the grass up like 4 in the morning.
Did you see Charlie or Lane or any of these guys? Like really, other than that?
Well, yeah, I roomed with Lane. That was the
Oh.
problem with my lack of sleep.
Oh, okay.
He's a very, very loud guy when he sleeps. We tried to help him, but he doesn't listen to us. But, nice fella. But if you want to sleep...
Night terrors? Or?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he goes to war. No, he does. You think I'm joking. He literally goes to battle. Like against like some major demons or something in the middle of the night. Because, oh boy, man. Because... fucking bed is shaking and stuff when he fights. Yeah, no, like not that way. It's shaking in a bad way.
The same bed?
No, I was on the floor, and then there was a bed. There was Lane. Nate was on the floor, and then there was Ronnie.
See, I could never sleep in a room with people like that ever again.
Well, that's why I didn't sleep. I basically went with no sleep from like Tuesday night to like yesterday, and I slept yesterday.
So how was the Doctor Who panel?
Doctor Who panel was cool. I loved the trailer for the 50. It was amazing. Yeah, it was good stuff. No, I mean, I feel like more than ever, I was kind of going through the motions than anything. You know, I was like, oh, and now I'm doing this. Now I'm doing that. It's almost like I should just hung it up because the best Comic-Con story is not even mine, which I'm going to tell you right now.
Let's hear it. I'm back for it. Let's hear it.
The best Comic-Con... Well, before I go to the best one, we went to the like Godzilla experience where you like go into the world of Godzilla. It was kind of cool.
That's like the big building they had.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And you like go into the control center where you could smash buttons and stuff. With like, hey,
I saw
danger, fucking shit is attacking us.
Did you see the trailer or no?
I didn't see the trailer. I just went to the fucking experience, right? And like fucking my buddy Nate like presses the biggest red button he could, and he goes, the alarm went on, and we're like, all right, you just did it, and he fucking sends us to the next room, which is like office building, and the office building is like raining outside and shit, and then we kind of see like the Godzilla walking through the city, and then all of a sudden fucking looks straight at you into the window and shit. Is fucking brilliant. And then you leave and you get to have a little print and stuff. Yeah,
I'm hearing that like because of Comic-Con and the like word of mouth buzz, like no one gave a fuck about Godzilla beforehand.
Dude,
Legendary, and now
people
it's
are
like
psyched about this movie now. Yeah, they're psyched. I mean,
I didn't even know there was a Godzilla film. I was drinking Mai Tais at Mai Tais in freaking Oahu, and my buddy Alex came up. He was all dirty and nasty. He's like, oh yeah, I just finished filming. I was an extra on Godzilla. I was like, are you serious? They're filming now? I was like, wait a minute, they're doing another Godzilla?
Yeah, it's gonna. I think it's gonna be something now, and not in my trip there, but in my friend's trip. Some nerd was like, "Oh my god, he's moving exactly the way he should be." I was like, "Fuck, shut up, dude! Just enjoy it."
That was a nice voice.
Yeah.
I can't remember the guy's name, but it's the guy that directed Monsters.
Oh yeah,
is doing Godzilla. I hated Monsters, but I'm very excited for Godzilla.
Oh, so. Cool. Yeah, I mean, again, there's so much stuff offsite. It was great. There was a whole Game of Thrones thing going on where you go in, they draw like a portrait of you. They print out like a T-shirt, the House of, Omar would be a House of Brodrick T-shirt and stuff. And you get to sit on the throne. Samuel was there taking pictures with people. It was a cool experience. The best Comic-Con story, though, like I said, it's not mine, but it's someone else's. But they told me all about it, and I got to see visual interpretation and pictures and video
That's
of it.
enough. Let's hear it.
Holy shit, man. Adult Swim did the best thing in Comic-Con this year.
What'd they do?
It's called the House of Fun.
Okay.
And I've been eyeing that fucking giant bouncy house castle they brought. And it was next to the Petco Center, and it was like this giant, like, bouncy house castle that's like black and pink. But of course, that's something I definitely want to do. So when I found out how it went, dude, I totally missed out. And next year, I totally have to do it if they ever bring it again. And Adult Swim doesn't repeat their shit.
No, they don't.
They don't. So I might have just missed out completely. So the story goes, you go in, and it's like giant black room. You don't see nothing. You just kind of feel your way around. You just kind of have to somehow make it to the next room. And if I put this out of order, I'm sorry, I'm doing this out of memory. You go to the next room. The next room, I think, it was like a video game room kind of, where it's like all neon color, and they did the light switches so that the color is changing and stuff like that. It was like, so basically it's all like, you feel like the walls are moving and stuff like that. There's a really freaky monkey standing in the corner. You go to the next room. The next room is like the Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the TV, and there's a staff member there. Well, there's no way out. You're going to have to go through the TV. Sure, fucking go through the TV. You go through the TV, you see like a baby crib. Safe, right? No problem. You fucking go through the TV. You go into a giant fucking baby crib, and you see this foot. And you look fucking to your left, there's this giant man. I mean, just giant man. And baby diapers rattling his little rattle, going, ha ha. You're like, okay, that's not creepy at all either. So you somehow gotta get out of baby carriage thing. You get out of there. And this is where it might be out of order. There's a room where you think it's all laser beams, like just like fucking lights everywhere, but it's not. It's all rubber bands. So you have to
so it physically hits you.
Yeah,
Your lips,
so you have to, like,
catches you
go
and-
through this rubber band room, and the guy behind you might get smacked in the face and stuff like that.
shit.
It's fucking brilliant, man. I'm like, fucking A, I missed out, right? The next room might be my favorite.
That room is so not hygienic.
Dude, who cares? Only adults are allowed, so, you know.
Yeah, it's rubber. It's
Yeah,
whatever.
it's rubber. Anyways, the next room is probably my favorite. It's like a mirror maze.
Okay.
You kind of go through this mirror maze, and then you find this fucking bunny rabbit. And the bunny rabbit is like kind of give you the emotion, so come over. You're
like a fucking like a lecherous furry.
yeah, like fucking like Donnie Darko, but not with the scary face, right? He's
That's
like,
even worse.
Yeah, he's like, come over, and he like you go over and he goes like, here's an egg. You're like, all right, you get an egg and stuff, and in the egg there's like a little pen promo stuff. Fucking brilliant, man. I so wish I experienced that. Then you go, there's like 3 exits out of this giant thing, right? One exit, you kind of go through this like blow up dolly thing. He's like kind of blowing your face and shit. All of a sudden, you end up on this giant slide that you fucking slide down this castle and you're outside. The other one, I don't know how you get there, but somehow you caged in. They hand you a microphone and go, you have to sing this karaoke song and you're not going to be let out. And they literally won't let them out of the cage until they sing this karaoke song, right? So they go out of there. The best one, though, and Omar, you're going to love this. You go to this room and you hear a and what do you see? Of course you see a fucking robot banging a fucking dryer.
Yeah!
Of course that's what you're gonna see, right?
Because, I mean, that's
it's
the
a dryer
sound it makes.
washer. Yeah, a dryer washer. A robot just fucking banging the shit out of this fucking dryer washer thingy, right?
I love Adult Swim. They're so
Fucking,
fun.
Of course, what do you gotta do? You gotta go into the fucking dryer washer thingy, right? So you go into this washer dryer thingy. It's fucking black all over again. But this time, though, it gets tighter and tighter and tighter, right? Fucking, he's just like, fucking, you gotta squeeze through this fucking black hole and you see the end. I'm like, okay, finally I made it to the end. I gotta get out of this thing, right? You get out, you peek, put your hold through, and they go, smile or cheese. They fucking take you a picture, and you're like, wait, what the fuck is happening? Right? Okay, what you just came out of was a giant woman's vagina.
Wait, what is it again? Tell us again.
A giant fucking woman vagina.
Vagina?
Yeah, like a vagina.
Vagine?
Fucking, you're coming out of the fucking poon. 2 giant legs, you're coming out of a poon, you stick your head out.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
It's like you're like born again.
It is. You get rebirth. Fucking Green Lantern did that shit.
Green Lantern,
It's all
Flash.
good,
I don't think they were reborn that way.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
It was so
through
good.
Jeff Johns.
It can't be any other way. If Jeff Johns went through that thing, that's how he's
Yes.
going to do his next superhero.
Exactly.
At the end, you get to like screen print your fucking T-shirt and shit. And I was
Isn't
like,
that incredible that they do that shit so
Dude.
like quick like that?
dude, that
Yeah.
was like,
I gotta say, yeah, Adult Swim, they like put the most money and pump into that, and it's crazy.
I mean, I just like the experience. I almost wish that I could just heard the stories and then experience them for myself. I almost wish they wouldn't allow like photo and video.
Yeah.
There should just be something like a word of mouth, and you
Yeah.
just got to go see it for yourself because it's so bizarre. Like when
Yeah.
they told me about it, I'm like, no way, no way, no way. And they go, yeah, look at these pictures. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And then they show me video. I'm like, no fucking way. Oh, this is brilliant. So. Yeah, I feel like the House of Fun takes the best Comic-Con notch in this year's prize for, I don't know, Comic Conspiracy.
I love how like the storytelling also was like reflective of the whole Comic-Con experience, where you're like in and out, stream of consciousness. We don't quite know if it really happened in order, but we just like
It just
accepted
happened.
it. We just
Yeah.
accepted it.
It just happened. I mean, fucking Comic-Con is always like that,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
No,
it's-
for sure.
This is like an artistic
No one needs to sleep.
reinterpretation
Yeah.
of what Comic-Con is
Yeah.
like. I think
Yeah.
fucking Adult Swim are some geniuses, man.
They're
like
genius,
able
dude.
to artistically fulfill what Comic-Con feels like in
you
an
go-
artistic way.
Did you go to the DC, the Cartoon Network, the Teen Titans Go? They had the big giant,
Yeah.
like bouncy house thing there too.
Well, it's because of those motherfuckers I missed out on Orphan Black.
Oh, really?
Thanks, fucking Teen Titans. I hate you even more now. Not only did you get rid of my Young Justice, so we're over there where the fun house is, and then like I'm like, oh shit, we gotta go see Orphan Black. We gotta start getting in line. We should get ready. And fucking we see this giant fucking colorful Teen Titans. I'm like, oh shit, what's that? Let's go over there and look. Right? Fucking waits a good 15 minutes there. I go,
Yeah.
it's a fucking Hobbit made out of Lego with like a Hobbit holes and shit. That's
Yeah.
cool. Let's try and steal a pretzel in the back. Oh, there's a Scooby Scoo van. Let me pee on that shit first. And anyways, we spent like 10 minutes there. And I'm like, all right, really, let's go into line. And I was like 8 away from making the panel. I'm like, motherfucking Teen Titans people.
Hey, on that note, only because you brought up like Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Beware the Batman is good. Beware the Batman. Your face is indifferent. I'm happy that that replaced Green Lantern.
They had a
That's
whole
fine.
Young Justice meetup thing. That was kind of cool. The creators and people, they were
that's
having
cool.
a little Young Justice meetup. That was dope.
All right, hold on.
What?
Hold on. We'll break from Comic-Con news for just a second here.
Huh.
You see both episodes?
Yes.
Okay. We'll talk. I guess we'll talk this since you brought it up. The plot is fine.
Yeah.
The animation is terrible.
That's the way you felt about Green Lantern in the beginning when it started. Understand that these were probably made maybe a year ago.
I know.
You know?
But it was terrible.
What they can do, like how they set up, like you said, plot-wise, showing Bruce Wayne as a detective during the daytime.
This is more detective-y Bruce Wayne,
yes,
which is good.
and almost very much like Batman animated series, showing him how he set up and defeats characters, but as a younger Batman.
Pig is not Pig in any way, shape, or form.
Of course, it's just
Toad
visual.
is whatever. Magpie is not Magpie. I mean, Magpie is a stupid character, so that's fine.
But the little sprinkles they throw in with like Cassie. Ooh, it's a Cassie with a belt on. Ooh,
Cassie.
Cassandra Cain. No,
Oh, the other guy.
Cassandra Cain?
not Cassandra Cain.
What?
Yeah. The
What are
Batgirl.
you talking about? You're talking about
Asian Batgirl.
She's not in this. The chick's Katana.
No, I understand that's Katana.
Yeah. Who are you talking about?
I thought Cassie
You're talking about
was in
Barbara
there.
Gordon?
I thought Cassie was
Magpie.
supposed to be in there.
Magpie?
Magpie.
She's Magpie. I mean, Magpie's a real character.
No, but wasn't her name like Cassie? Like during the.
I don't think it's anything.
Well, I haven't watched it yet, so
Yeah.
You gotta see it anyway.
Anyway.
We'll talk more about it later.
I'm
No.
boycotting because of Young Justice.
I don't want to
Till
take
they
away
bring
from
fucking
this.
Young Justice.
I want to take away from this genius San
Too
Diego
late.
ComicCon
Fucking
like
Ryan
feedback
already
shit.
did, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Another highlight was David Bradley, who was the guy in the Lord of the Rings, the wedding episode, the fucking Lord.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah. No,
He's
he's
the Lord of the Rings.
Game of Thrones.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
close.
sure.
Yeah, Game of Thrones just has a lot more titties,
Not that
a lot
far
more
off.
titties, and a lot more.
Yeah,
effing-
well, same thing. Fucking little people, big people, dragons and shit.
Yeah.
What was I saying? David Bradley.
Yeah.
He was in. He's gonna play the first Doctor for that.
Oh,
that
right,
time and
right.
space.
Right.
The
special.
Yeah, the telling of how Doctor Who started.
Yeah.
But it's really funny because it was Greg Ferguson moderated the panel.
Yeah.
He's fucking genius and he's pretty funny. But he basically, oh man, there's a lot of crossover fans here, and how's wedding going for you? And then he goes, yeah, my wedding invitations kind of dried up since the red wedding.
I love how you said vetting because it's like you're just showing your roots.
Well, fuck you. Man. What are my roots, man? It's all
Yeah, I think we know, bro. I think we
see,
know, you Nordic motherfucker.
I'm a giant fucking mystery.
Get out of here, Tur.
I'm fucking original, yo.
Well, I know, when it comes to Comic-Con, we once again have a year with very little comic book news.
Yes.
But this is just...
Oh, but we're getting fucking Black Canary and Arrow finally.
That's a TV
Fuck,
show.
yeah.
That's a TV show.
Who cares, man? It's a media show, man. Just get it over with, man.
I'm not kidding, and I wish Bryce was here.
Yeah.
The only comic book news that came out of Comic-Con that I was like, that's pretty cool,
Yes.
is that Firestar is going to be in Amazing X-Men, written by Jason Aaron. Like, that is the only comic book thing that I was like, oh, cool. Like, they talked about stuff, but they don't talk about anything. Like, there's no
Weren't you excited about that little link I tagged you on where you're gonna get your own Firestar Hero Clicks finally?
Yes, that's not a comic book. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, let's get honest here. I mean, any comic book news is gonna get drowned out over there.
well,
Let's
and then
just get
that's
honest.
exactly why we had ImageCon a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Dynamite,
And Marvel always
Yeah.
wants to be the first fucking page in the
Yeah.
newspaper when they do this shit.
And that's
Which I
exactly
think
what it is.
Personally, it's fucking lame, but
No, Marvel can have USA Today dedicated an entire front page thing to them for some reason, because a little sidebar thing.
Slow news
pardon
day.
me. Sidebar thing because it's a slow news day. Any big comic news at Comic-Con is going to be drowned out by a cosplay, photo gallery.
That's pretty much all I saw on my Facebook feed was like,
yeah, of course.
oh, cosplayers and
go to news.
I like your algorithm.
Go to Newsarama.
I wasn't on my. I was on my phone.
Oh.
I didn't really have much time being on my computer. Otherwise, I would have been on.
No, it's actually tailored based
But
on what you
didn't-
click on.
But you didn't miss anything. Is what
I know.
I'm saying.
No, I didn't.
You want to know about Comic Con? Go to Newsarama. Go to
I know.
Superhero Hype. go to comic book movie.
Yeah,
but all these places, you'll see all the cosplayers, all the news, everything.
But that's the thing. There was very little to know.
Yeah, of course they do.
But there was very little to no comic book news. I mean, people talked about the panels, and the panels were like, "Here's some art from Superman Unchained coming out next week." All right,
want to hear the most exciting thing I was really amped about for comic books is getting Miguel Spider-Man back in Superior Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Spidey 2099.
Yeah.
But that wasn't at Comic-Con. That was already in previews. They already announced all that stuff.
Well, okay. Previews, let's be honest.
Stop hating, Ryan.
How
Just
many
because
people
you can't go anymore, you're finding ways to discount.
How many people really go through a previews
It's
and
all
read
the
it?
solicitations stuff.
All the solicitations that only retailers read, maybe some people that
Some
are
hardcore nerds.
subscribers. Maybe some subscribers, but for the most part, masses do not know what even previews means.
Masses don't know who Spider-Man 2099 is.
Yes, they do, because Activision.
That was a cartoon.
Activision destroyed it. They killed it.
That was a cartoon.
Yes, it was.
But there was, I know at the retailer panel, or the retailer luncheon thing they had, Marvel had a thing that was like, they showed the Miracle Man logo, and on the bottom it said, we have not forgotten. And, that was it. Oh, fuck, whatever. It was just a bunch of nothing. Comic book news is a bunch of nothing. So, this is just the way Comic-Con is. Sorry, people. But there was two very, very big announcements, movie-wise, at least.
You're talking about Son of Batman?
Oh, well, actually, okay, I should say 4.
That's pretty huge. Son of Batman.
Well, hold on, they did announce that
Batman is not that important to Ryan anymore.
Yeah, right.
Maybe he's turning to Marvel-y.
He doesn't like Grant Morrison anymore.
the next two animated DC movies are Justice League War, which we already knew, but that is officially now
New 52.
It's the New 52 Justice League arc, the first arc where they fight Darkseid, and then Batman and Son is the second arc based off the first Grant Morrison story arc,
which is sick.
Damien, which is fantastic. So I'm super happy about that.
Please make it better than that damn Superman book that should have been fantastic. Brainiac one, Unbound, or whatever the fuck it was called.
Unchained.
No, Unchained was a comic book. I think.
Unchained's a comic, yeah.
Yeah, Unbound was the animated.
This is the year of Superman Sons.
Yeah.
For Marvel.
As long as he does Unzip, then we'll be fine.
I should say for Disney.
That should be like the porno. Superman Unzip.
Dude, I will buy that
book. For Disney, they announced, or they didn't announce
I'm
much.
Not even drinking beer yet.
They said they showed Winter Soldier trailer. So Captain America 2 Winter Soldier.
Oh, you want to hear something really funny?
What's up?
So when Marvel did their Winter Soldier signing,
Winter Soldier.
Shut up, Winter Soldier signing. Guess who was one of the first dudes in line to meet the cast?
Who's that?
Humberto fucking Ramos.
Oh, really?
I think it's funny as hell that a creator of Humberto has to go stand in line like everybody else to go meet the Marvel stars.
Of course.
I wonder
what
that's classic.
It'd be hella funny. He goes with Sam Jackson and goes, "Hey, I'm fucking drawing you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Be nice to me. Let me take a picture of you."
Yeah, really.
Well,
they were on the giant Marvel screen and stuff. I'm like, it's fucking Humberto.
That's beautiful.
But I know they showed the first footage for Guardians of the Galaxy. My personal news of the con was actually
Nova.
They showed the Nova Corps. Which,
I gotta say, it looks a lot better than Green Lantern.
Listen, you can hear Ryan squeeze.
Yeah. He's got a hard one right now.
It is not exactly what I expected. It's kind of got a Star Warsy rebel feel to it.
The Nova Corps. I don't know if those were mannequins or what, but they looked really good.
I think it's people in there.
Yeah,
I think it was
if they're
people.
like Stormtroopers, that's fine.
Yeah,
they could be Django's. They could be a bunch of CGI Django's. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, no, I mean the costume. It's a very real-looking version of the Nova costume. They had the 3 dots. They had the blue and gold, but it was a very muted color. This was more militaristic.
I think
looking.
It will really work.
They had the helmet, but it wasn't the bucket helmet. So it works. I'm not.
I think it will work.
It just wasn't what I was expecting, but it looks fine. Yeah. But they did officially announce the cast for Guardians of the Galaxy, with the exception of Groot and Rocket Raccoon. But it's Chris Pratt, who's the guy in the thing, is Star-Lord. Peter Quill, Star-Lord. Zoe Saldana is Gamora, which
hell yeah.
we already knew that.
Zoe!
Karen Gillan, who Doctor Who fame, who has
shaved her head
and took off this wig she was wearing this whole time.
Was cute.
Is Nebula, who is Thanos' daughter.
Oh.
Lee Pace.
Granddaughter?
Yeah.
Granddaughter.
Lee Pace, whatever. is
Alleged grandfather. That's what makes it cool.
This I didn't catch in the thing. Maybe this is something that I wasn't sure about. He's listed here as Ronan the Accuser. Was he at the panel? Did I miss this?
Yeah, it's Benicio del Toro.
Well, he's no. He's not Ronan.
Oh, really?
Michael Rooker is Yondu, who they've said he's on. He's the Daryl's brother on Walking Dead. Yeah, and he's been in other stuff. But he's Yondu, who's the big blue archer guy. Yeah. Benicio del Toro is the collector.
Oh, that's right. That
The collector.
Nice.
I'm sitting too close to Toby. I'm getting his vibes.
Hey.
John C. Reilly.
As long as I get too many wives from
is Roman Day, who's like the head of the Nova Corps, and then Dave Bautista is Drax. So,
Dude, he'll be so ill as Drax. Because if you think about it, him being like when he was in that last film, that Quentin Tarantino film, he was like Golden Armor or some shit. Whatever
It's
the
not
fuck
a
is
Quentin Tarantino film. Let's just put it out there.
Okay.
the
He
RZA
produced
movie.
it. It was the RZA. No. It was the RZA.
Yeah.
It was the RZA. My bad.
Yeah, it's getting
From a
clear,
film
man.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay, but I could totally see him being fucking Drax.
yeah, all these are fine. And Nebula, I'd be real curious what they're going to do with her. There is a shot of Nebula, like she's got the bald with like the cyborg face. So I wonder if that's what they're going for. All the rest of them seem perfectly fine. I don't know Chris Pratt from anything, but he's a guy that people know apparently.
He's a young guy, I think.
Yeah, which is cool because you kind of want someone that's maybe not the most famous to be the main character. Because like, with the exception of Robert Downey Jr., these movies have made all these people.
Yeah.
And you want to continue that trend. Where everyone else, it kind of are to a degree are known people. So that's cool. I mean, I'm waiting for that Guardians footage to leak. I'll be the first to watch it. I totally
probably
want to
already
see it.
up.
No,
It's not.
I would know. It took a while for the Ant-Man footage to come out.
Yeah,
it
that's
took
true.
a long time.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping
That was almost like a year
cool.
before we saw it.
it was about
close.
9 or 10 months.
It was
maybe.
really close to a year.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that Guardians footage comes out soon.
And it's not even still official, right? The Ant-Man footage is still not official somewhere.
No, the Ant-Man footage was test footage. That's not a trailer. That's just a test shot, which they showed the Godzilla trailer, which we were talking about earlier, which I would love to see. They also showed test footage for the World of Warcraft movie, which actually I'll talk about that in a second because that's related to something else.
Yeah.
But again, it's not. They start filming next year, but this is like test footage, like the Ant-Man thing, where I'm like, oh, I want to see that so bad.
Yeah.
Even if it's not actually something from the film, I just want to see what they're going for.
Totally.
And the Guardians, I believe, because they've been filming for, I think, 3 weeks, they said. So this Guardian footage must be like early CG mixed with live action, just demo real stuff. And it's probably not all finished.
Yeah, it's cool that they're able to show all those things, and actually many of us get to see it because people at Comic-Con are being a lot more lax about video footage in panels.
I don't know. Stephen Moffat and Doctor Who said if they leak the stuff they leak, he's never coming back to Comic-Con.
Are you serious?
He just said
even Ryan Pellegrino, I forget how you pronounce the guy's last name, Agent M at Marvel, he was like, the security guards were telling me to shut my laptop off. Like, and he's like Marvel's one of Marvel's main guys, and one of their main PR guys, and he was getting the fucking run around at Comic-Con the whole weekend.
Yeah.
So no,
I mean, Moffat, was angry that I think either at the Sherlock panel or something, someone just leaked the audio, and he was so mad that they were almost not going to show the Doctor Who 50th anniversary trailer and stuff like. He was very
I don't get that though. Have it exclusive, and then on Monday put it online.
But it makes sense. A lot of people wait. Again, like Toby did, for fucking 7 hours. Sure, he was sleeping the whole time, but he was outside being a hobo.
They make you move every fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah, so he doesn't really get good sleep. He doesn't get to REM.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Plus, I went there so late. That's when they started moving the line. Charlie and his kid got to sleep a little bit. When I got there, that's when they woke everybody up and started moving the line. I was like, "Fuck."
Okay, let's talk about Age of Ultron.
I get it, but
no,
go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they should do two. They should do the Comic-Con extended version.
Sure.
And then do a official public one, like the Monday after.
Perfect.
That's shorter. They get to see what you're talking about, but they don't get to see everything. I think that's the way they should do it.
Sure, perfect.
Yeah.
They allowed certain outlets, according to some people that I talked to to record the whole panel, but whenever they showed video, you got to turn off your phone.
If you
and
go on
there's
YouTube-
there's a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
I mean, Trevor or Unknown Mousy has been posting them all over the Facebook site.
Yeah, the entire Guardians of the Galaxy panel's up there except for the footage. The Doctor Who panel
Really?
up there except for the
All of
footage.
it's
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, no, you can watch
So
all the panels.
they're all up there.
Oh, my friends are just sending me links. I don't know.
Yeah. But the announcement was Avengers 2, now officially titled Age of Ultron, which
What?
to me,
Yeah.
Well, there's two weird things about this.
It's
First
a label.
of all,
It's a label only.
sure, it cannot have anything to do with the comic book because the
Thank
comic
God.
book is
Thank
about
God.
Wolverine and the Invisible Woman.
Which has nothing to do with
Who?
anything that
Neither-
Marvel
neither.
can report on.
Cannot use these characters. So
Unless Marvel has something up in the sleeve we don't know about.
So
That'd be kinda crazy.
here's what it is. Ant-Man comes out first. They tease Ultron at the end of Ant-Man. He comes in. Thanos is. They've already said Thanos is Avengers 3.
Number 3. Yeah.
So I didn't know that. I totally, or maybe I knew it, but I forgot it. But I did not remember that. I was like, "Where the hell is Thanos?"
Well,
So
everybody probably assumes
They're gonna have the,
Thanos is in.
They're gonna have his not even his cameo. They're gonna have his
Thanos is
his
in Guardians.
What do they call it?
Yeah,
His
Thanos is
herald?
in
His
Guardians.
herald come in
Yeah.
because they already have that person.
Harold.
They have like certain like a herald
Sure is.
or henchman of.
Okay, henchman. Okay.
Okay, but Thanos is in Guardians. So, and then I would assume they can have him link up. Thanos can be involved with Ultron to some degree, or maybe in the background or something. Because it's easy enough, I think. Oh, we're going to take this time traveling. They could do the time traveling guy. We could have this post-apocalyptic Marvel universe with all the heroes running ragged, and then they have to figure out a way and go back in time and stop Ultron from
That's
destroying.
kind of ballsy
Like-
to do that as a second movie.
No,
to
it's
be
huge.
honest. Yeah,
It's
because
huge.
that'd be like a movie 4 kind of thing.
No, well, what they're doing is they're pretty much replicating what is happening with Days of Future Past because there's so much hype behind that, and everyone.
They did show a lot of the they showed some Days of Future Past stuff too at the Fox panel.
Huge. That was like the biggest thing. Everyone that was there, or even I'm gonna say everyone, people that I've talked to that's there, and from what I see with like people, I only look at like I usually look at iFanboy. I look at Peter's site /film and Collider, which is associated with I think CBR. Is that right?
Collider's pretty huge.
I don't think so.
So, anyways, I look at those 3 sites, and from movie standpoint, at least, because I know that Comic-Con's always about movies. They're saying that was the biggest shit since the Avengers panel, because the
Well,
Avengers panel they had every single fucking person.
Right, there was
on
like
stage.
20 people on stage, and they actually they're closer to coming out, so they had real shit to show. And they showed the Sentinels. They showed they had like the guys outside. Toby, like you said.
Yeah, I got propaganda. I got some propaganda posters against mutants.
Isn't that incredible,
Dude, it's
dude?
fucking awesome.
I love it.
They had one that's like down with mutants, and they had like a sentinel fist hitting
Yeah.
mutants down. And there's like a bunch of sentinel faces.
So do they
and shit.
have the collectible versions where you can collect all of them?
Well, I got one of them. It was very hard to get it because you have to go there like at some time and stuff. They did like every. I don't know. I was doing something.
I did see the Sentinel prop. That looked very nice.
The head was there. You
cool.
get to touch the head. Well, actually, I don't think you were supposed to touch it. The
Yeah.
head was there.
But it's like a split away of the face, right? Like a half cut face, right? Yeah, I saw that too. That was pretty cool.
They were passing out hats too. Trask is it Trask? Yeah, Trask hats, and yeah. There's a bunch of whole Trask propaganda. Like it's real. That's kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it when it pretend it's real because I like.
That's what I love about
the entire
Comic-Con.
world to me is real, right? So hence why the Walking Dead escape is fucking brilliant to me because it's real for me, even though you're pretending, but it's real. So that whole down with the mutants thing, that's brilliant. And then you had a bunch of scientists walking around going, "Hey, you got to make sure you don't get the virus and stuff for Planet of the Apes."
Yeah.
They had these mask covers like, "Oh yeah, you got to make sure your food is alright and don't touch that, don't touch it." They give you like a hand sanitizer and like a face mask.
They should give more people hand sanitizers. As a Comic-Con,
Well,
okay.
honestly, I think with this whole sleeping on the grass thing, I think a lot of people don't even bother getting a hotel anymore. There's a couple of people that have all their shit with them and fucking in line.
That's fucking gross.
Crazy. Yeah, fucking. There's a lot of bad risks at Comic Con.
Did you get one of those Joker masks?
No, I didn't even know about the Joker mask. I do have the Planet of the Apes thing
Yeah.
with the no monkey thing over your mouth and shit.
Yeah, last year I got Gage the owls.
Court of Owls.
Yeah,
Oh,
Court of Owls
yeah,
mask.
yeah,
But
yeah. No.
this year was the Joker mask, right?
Oh, was
That's the
it?
big thing.
I didn't see it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, I think
It's
I like it when
Joe-
they do real shit. When
Joe
they-
Garage Joker mask.
So they did so real that some old Asian lady got really started freaking out.
Really?
She thought it was real. She goes, "What do you mean the food here is not good? What do you mean there's a virus?"
Dude, I was blown away by how they had the governor's room and like all the zombie faces and like all.
That wasn't that dope. That was dope, man. Yeah, that was cool. There's like a whole
Dead one.
Walking Dead like
All the
picture
zombie heads
opportunity.
in the fish tanks.
There's like a picture. I don't know about that stuff, but there was like the police, not this prison shit. You can take pictures in.
Was
and
the
stuff.
escape like the town, like Woodbury?
No, escape was at Petco Park. So the
No.
photo
I mean,
op
was it the
was a mock-up of Woodbury.
from Walking Dead?
it was
the town.
Well, I thought it was it was the prison.
Oh, it was a prison.
yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's what I saw. I mean, when I walked,
They
by,
had
that's what I
Woodbury
saw.
on the outside.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
cool.
okay. There's another.
So that was
spot
like the
then?
free. That was like for people that just walk by.
Oh, that's
and check
cool.
out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So it makes it available for other people. And there was a few like actors inside cages and shit.
Cool.
Yeah.
But if you're in there, there's like hundreds of people coming at you, right?
Yeah.
Daryl, I can't remember the guy's name. He was
Norman
all,
Reedus?
all over that. He
Norman
was
Reedus?
everywhere.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw a ton of pictures of him just
No,
like
Reed is
hanging
the
out
shit,
with
dude.
people.
I like him.
Yeah.
He's sick.
He's awesome. Boondock Saints, yo. Hate on Troy Duffy, but Boondock Saints is good. Yeah. Oh,
He's
and,
writing it out high, dude.
yeah.
Like, doing
Oh,
it.
and those monkey people. Some guy was like, "Are you guys promoting Planet of the Apes?" And he goes, "I don't know what you're talking about." I was like, "That's brilliant,
Nice,
man. I like
nice.
that kind of marketing."
Nice.
Yeah.
But of course, we have to talk about the big Warner Brothers announcement.
World's finest.
The big Warner Brothers announcement.
It better be world's.
Oh, actually, no. Hold on. Actually, leading up to this, this was an
We're just
article.
fucking let the cat out of the bag.
Well,
We might
this
as
is
well
an
talk
article.
about it.
This is an article leading that actually works up very good to this because Bleeding Cool posted a list of these are movies coming out currently scheduled for 2015, and we got at least a couple editions this weekend because of
for
this.
DC.
No, here's all the summer movies coming out 2015.
All right, that's
There's-
2 years. Yeah.
There's like 10 of them, right?
Age of Ultron,
Okay.
Ant-Man,
Okay.
Star Wars Episode 7,
Okay.
Jurassic Park 4,
Why?
World of Warcraft,
Okay.
James Bond 24, the
Sure.
new one,
Yeah.
right? Pirates of the Caribbean 5, Terminator reboot, Independence Day 2, Hunger Games 3, Finding Dory. I don't know what that is.
That's a sequel to
That's a
fucking
sequel to
Finding
Finding
Nemo. What the
Nemo.
fuck is wrong with
No,
you?
is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Assassin's Creed, the live-action Assassin's Creed movie,
I heard that was going to be sick.
the Fantastic Four reboot, the third Da Vinci Code,
That's 14.
Kung Fu Panda 3,
15.
Smurfs 3,
Hell yeah.
Alvin and the Chipmunks 4, the Cinderella remake, and Superman Batman.
It's 19 movies.
Yeah.
That's all right. As long as they're all good, I'll watch them all.
But it's like this will be a beyond record-breaking year. For
Thank you,
movies,
BitTorrent.
Or this will be a year where companies go out of business because a few of these are gonna have to bomb.
Some of them are going to tank.
Some of it, like it can't. There's no way.
But you know what? Of the list
You
you put out there, a lot of them. I mean, there's solid properties. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of solid
You
properties.
can't
there.
have 20 weeks of $125 million opening weekends.
not gonna happen.
There's just not enough money in the world in the United States for this.
as long as our economy is still going up, we should be okay by then. But if we're not,
let's hope so. But it's like
I
you just
honestly-
can't. And these all have to break 100 million
Look,
opening
dude,
weekend.
Look, we all know that Superman Batman will not flop because it already flopped once.
over $600 million. Yeah, big flop.
yeah, there's
so,
a lot of tasteless people out there.
So Superman, Man of Steel 2, officially titled Man of Steel 2. I don't know if there's going to be a
It should be
subtitle.
World's Finest. It's got to be World's Finest.
They called it Man of Steel 2. No idea what the official name's going
Yeah,
to be.
we'll know what the name is eventually.
Right, of course. It could be World's Finest. It could be Superman Batman. It could be whatever.
Hope Man too.
Is going. I'm going to fucking stab you in the face. Superman with Batman. And when they go, when they announce Batman, they've read some scene from Batman Dark Knight Returns.
Yes,
which
and
is very
the
interesting.
fact that they're going to make it like a versus film, I think that will work really well towards Zack Snyder's genre and his niche.
Yeah, you
if
don't
they make
need
it a
any
versus
plot,
film,
you just have tons
no,
of action.
just fucking fight Batman and Superman. That's all we need to do, and then lead up to the Amazons.
Well,
boom.
But you have to have
Not-
more.
they're
You,
not gonna-
you have to have at least some substance because it can't just be like Jesus Christ, where you just see him
Bro,
get his
just
ass kicked for 2 hours.
Stop. Here's what's happening.
What's happening? Tell me, Ryan.
So before the con, Brock, I'm going to jump over this microphone and beat you to death with it. Before
Gotta apple juice. Gotta apple juice.
before Saturday morning, right? Saturday morning. I think it was LA Weekly and Hollywood Insider both said DC and Warner Brothers are announcing Superman, Batman for 2015, The Flash for 2016, and Justice League for 2017. This was reported as fact, as far as I could tell. When they had the panel, they only announced Man of Steel 2. Here's my thinking. We have Superman. We have Batman. We have Arrow. We have the rumor that Ryan Reynolds may play Green Lantern on Arrow. We have the Amazon show that is currently in pre-production and, pre-production. And then Flash in 2016, there's your Justice League. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, Arrow.
Well, because in the Arrow trailer for season 2, they teased right at the end. He's like, I don't want to be called the Vigilante anymore. I want to be called, and he holds up
the arrow.
The arrow, the green one. And you're like...
okay. Arrow is fine. If they want to call him Arrow, I'm totally fine with that. There is your Justice League. I think they are going to sort of preemptively steal a playbook out of Marvel and have Arrow be it. Amazon, throw Green Lantern in there, Superman, Batman, and Flash, they're all live action. Taking from because Marvel at ComicCon announced that there will be movie characters in Shield.
Yeah,
well, that's the way to do it, though.
and not just Coulson, like the superheroes.
Yeah, no, that's great. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
they should do that.
I would love to see cameos.
Well, if the season finale
heroes.
has Robert Downey Jr., even if he's just Tony Stark for one episode,
let me give you props really quick, Ryan, because I want to give you props for being the first to break this news.
Yeah.
Because from conversations I had with Diane, was supposed to talk about it, but it's already out there. She utilizes all the properties. The reason she's DC Entertainment is because she uses all the mediums, whether it be comics, TV, web.
Someone actually had a really good point of view on this, and I disagreed to a little degree, but he said, I can't remember who told me this. I don't think there's anyone here. I'll remember at some point. That TV and movies, for most people these days, kind of blur together. That there isn't this big divide between movie and TV. Everything's on a screen. It doesn't matter. People watch shit on their phones all the time. People watch stuff on their Xbox. People watch stuff on their computer. The television and the movie theater are still obviously very big and strong and do well.
There's tons of crossover. South Park went to the movie theaters.
Right, but
stuff in movie theaters comes to the TV.
But I think we're in a point now where it. I think enough people would be okay, and the actors the Shield show is going to be a big enough show that I don't think any of the actors would be like, "Oh, I'm doing TV." I think that's kind of gone to a degree these days.
Hey, I have a question.
As Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad and these type of shows are like, well, fuck movies. Yeah. This is better, right?
Just stay at home.
Right. So I think you're going to see those lines break, and the superhero movies are the perfect place to do that because you can have S.H.I.E.L.D. and Arrow in these shows where they're very much more down to earth, and then you can occasionally bring in the big superhero element.
Did one of your friends do that extra for Wonder Woman? That little fucking the DC Nation little. Have you seen that yet?
Oh,
the Wonder Woman,
the two behind Beware the Batman.
Yeah,
those are incredible.
None of the local guys here doing the animation?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea who did it. I have no clue. Those are amazing. Toby, have you seen the Wonder Woman shorts?
Will be blown away. It's like Samurai. It's like Samurai Jack Wonder Woman.
It's your favorite thing ever. It's like
hip
Wonder Woman in like a 70s Wonder Woman in like a Corvette.
She's a lowrider,
like an
dude.
Invisible lowrider on Paradise Island fighting.
Beautiful, dude.
Roller skating, Giganta. It looks like it's the craziest.
Yeah, get in my Who ride. It's incredible.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing.
So did you guys see that?
It looks like, you know what it actually looks like? You ever see the stuff Damon Albarn and Jamie, what the hell's his name, did for Gorillas? All the animation.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does look like that. It has that kind of like color, kind of like
that'd be cool.
Yeah, it does.
Halftone,
kind of like that, like sort of the sketch with like the just like the color plastered over.
Yeah.
It really has that feel to it.
Good analogy.
So,
did you guys see that Wonder Woman fan short?
No, that's pretty cool.
That was pretty fun.
I saw it.
Yeah. The what?
I did. It was pretty fun. It was called
First Impressions.
First Impressions.
Yeah. I thought that was cute.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's worth. I usually hate fan films, but it's worth it. It's worth it. This was clever enough to make me watch it.
Yeah.
So, you were talking about Final Fantasy VII earlier. There's currently on Kickstarter a Kickstarter for a Final Fantasy VII web series fan-made web series. They want $400,000.
Again, how is this legal? We talked about this. This is like blows my mind.
I linked you to this. I don't know if you saw it, but
No,
apparently they like got the okay for the music from the guy that made the music. But like,
okay, well that's one thing.
$400,000
was Advent Children a flop?
Yeah. Here's the thing. It continues to do amazing on video.
Okay.
I don't know what it did in the theater. Did it even get a theatrical release here?
No,
I don't think so.
That's the 7 movie, right?
Yeah. But it has continued to sell very well on video
just because it's a cult following.
Because it goes to $7 occasionally.
Because it looks amazing, and because it's Final Fantasy VII.
Hit me up when it's
$7. People love it. If there's not a Blu-ray release of that,
$7 all the time.
Yeah, if there's not a Blu-ray release of that, I don't know why. There totally should be. It seems like something that would.
Which one?
For it. Advent Children.
Yeah, no, that's the one.
That's the $7 one.
It goes to $7 quite normally.
Yeah.
Hey, when Battle of the Planets, Gotchman gets on BitTorrent, can we do a showing here in the shop in the store?
Yes.
Can we do that? Can we turn that TV on up there?
I'm very excited for Battle of the Planets. For the Gotchman live action. That looks amazing. The trailer was great.
It looked cool.
Yeah, it looked really good. All right, I'm going to read a couple questions here before we wrap up. I'm not going to have time for all these.
What a nice guy.
But we'll read a few
He likes
here.
to wrap his thing up.
This is from DC Fox on Twitter. He asks, what's the excitement level for Infinity? Do you guys expect sales of the series to tie or be better than Age of Ultron? I would expect sales to be similar. I'm pretty close. I don't think it's going to blow it out of the water. I'm ordering similar numbers, so I expect it to sell in a similar way. I'm more excited for... Well, I'm less excited for Infinity than the beginning of Age of Ultron, but now I'm more excited for it than how Age of Ultron ended, I'll tell you that. It's Thanos, it's Gauntlet. It's going to be cool. I hope so. I hope it makes more sense. If it's more New Avengers than Avengers, I'll be very happy.
It's going to be Gauntlet?
Yeah. Well, it's called Infinity. It's about Thanos. Well, they've been gathering have you been reading New Avengers?
A little bit.
They've been gathering the gems. Like there's this other reality kind of like coming into ours, and they've been fighting it off, and they've been getting all the gems to sort of fight
and it's
off.
so cinematic.
It's really good. It's really now if they get all those characters back, that's a movie. New Avengers, that'd be good.
I think that to answer your question, what's the guy's name again?
This is from David.
David, yes, Infinity. Follow it, get it, jump on it. Age of Ultron, if you're hyped about that, jump on that motherfucking shit.
Yeah.
Thanos and Ultron, I mean...
It's not,
isn't there a jumping...
I love
Ultron.
Too? I love Ultron, but there's no comparison.
Ultron is an antiquated character, okay? Let's just say that. Whenever you're a robot, you're going to get done for, okay? You're going to get virus. Oh, what am I going to do? I've been virused. Oh. Okay, but you're Thanos, you just turn around and say, I'll just go farm and wait another 20 years, and then I'll come back and I'll destroy all you fools, okay? Boom.
He also asks, do you think Wolverine will review better than Man of Steel? And God, I hope
Of course it will.
It's a Fox movie.
I don't think. I mean,
all argument done. It's a Fox movie.
Wait a minute, time out. So you didn't like First Class?
That's the only one I liked.
Okay, so guess what? You're gonna like another one.
It's the only one I liked. Oh, since we're on that though, I did play the Wolverine game. That was pretty cool. The interactive one where you stand and you have the claws and you hit the guys on the train and shit too. It's pretty cool.
I did read today that there will be a bloodier director's cut of Wolverine released on Blu-ray when they do put it out.
Thanks for bringing that up.
That's all good.
Thanks for bringing that up, Jim.
Supposedly, this is supposed to be the Wolverine movie that everybody wants to see.
That's what everybody's saying.
Hold on. But it's going to be even bloodier on Blu-ray.
The blood doesn't make the movie, though. It's got to be all about the story.
Wolverine's out this weekend, right?
Yeah.
It's Friday.
26th, yeah.
So, as of right now,
we're all going?
Wolverine, I will go at some point. Wolverine
Fuck you.
is currently at...
Fuck you. We all went to Green Arrow with you. I mean,
did they have...
Green Lantern with you.
Wolverine is currently at 67%.
Do they have an international release of it?
I don't know.
No, it didn't.
Wait,
I was looking for it. I actually thought it was going to release early.
The Man of Steel.
It is currently 12 points ahead of Man of Steel on Rotten Tomatoes. So
I have two friends that watched it, and they said for anybody that's a Chris Claremont, Frank Miller fan that read the comic book, you're going to get what you want.
I did hear that it's very similar.
It's like page verbatim,
Claremont, Miller.
straight up, minus the Hydra inclusion. Because I don't remember that happening.
There was no Hydra inclusion. There was no old guys.
Yeah.
I'll make you mortal. But
yeah.
I did hear. I want to see Silver Samurai. because he looked.
The armor was there too. Yeah,
bad.
So I got to check out the armor, and then that's when I went to play that.
Dude, that armor, that armor is fucking sick.
Fuck you.
The armor.
Yeah.
I love you, Toby.
Fuck you,
my album.
Fuck you all.
Just so you know, I want the sword. Okay.
Don asks,
What kind of sword it is?
When is Saga coming back from hiatus? And the answer to that is August 14th. So you got that.
There you go.
In a couple weeks.
Just
And
for
that's
you,
when,
Don.
like, Trade 3 will be out.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah. Well, I just looked it up because I just ordered number 14, which is the second issue.
See, that's what crosstalk brings you. Is time for you to troll the internets.
Let's see. Jason asks, I want to get into Justice League Dark stuff. Should I start with the New 52 trades or some of the characters solo books? Start with New 52.
Start in the 52.
Start with John Constantine.
Unless you want to read all of Hellblazer, which would be great, but you don't need to. Just start with the New 52 stuff.
Don't listen to any of them. Just read the stuff that Mikhail Janin is scribing. Not scribing. He's the artist of it, and that's the good stuff.
Yeah.
Reader here, dude.
Joshua asks, and this is actually about Avengers, if Hank Pym isn't in Avengers 2, how do you think Ultron's origin will be reimagined to reflect that? I have to imagine he is. But
he's not.
But if he's not, then it's just it's Thanos.
It's Iron Man. It's Tony Stark and Bruce Banner's love child.
No, it's gotta be what Bruce Banner and Iron Man been working on. It's we fucked up.
I'm gonna go with Tony Stark, and it's his dummy robot. He gets advanced because remember he got blown up. So
I'm thinking one of two ways. Either it's Tony Stark's what the heck's Bruce Wayne's Brother Eye, sorry.
Yeah.
Either it's Tony Stark's Brother Eye, or it's like Thanos' Brainiac, basically. Like, I've got this home machine planet thing that controls everything. Brainiac, right? Like the animated movie stuff, or the animated Superman, and they brought that into the comics. Oh, he's like the mother brain of Krypton.
Sorry,
something similar to that. That's how I think they'll do it. So I can't. Yeah.
I don't know. I just like to see Hank Pym.
Wait,
we don't need Hank Pym.
That's the only way.
Wait, how are they going to do
For me, that's the only reason to bring in
Hank?
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Is bringing Hank Pym.
No, but see, that's the thing, though, right? Have you read any of the Incredible Thunderbolts version of Ant-Man? What's going to be the Edgar Wright version? Yeah. He's like just this total scoundrel with incredible technology that does things that any perv would do. Like you and me. Check out the chicks, fall out of someone's asshole. It's just great.
Are they taking a picture while you do that?
I don't know, maybe. See if Ryan edits out.
Smile.
I want to say Robert, but it's Robert. So I'm Robert. And Scott. Basically, I'm sorry. I've totally misread this. Okay, never mind. He asks, who would the villain in Superman Batman movie be? And I mean,
Joker and Lex.
I kind of think it's Batman, right?
Yeah, I like that better.
It's definitely Batman. Batman is the anti-hero.
What if Batman is setting all the traps for Superman instead of Lex?
No.
What if Batman
I think Lex Luthor is in the background, though. Because they're going to make Lex Luthor bigger and badder than Batman.
Well, we don't know, because, isn't that supposed to come out after Man of Steel, too?
What?
Batman and Superman?
No, what the hell are you talking
is Man
about?
of Steel 2.
Oh, that's okay. That's what they're calling it? Okay.
No, Man of Steel 2 is Superman with Batman. I could see them doing...
Batman finds kryptonite.
I could see them doing the classic superheroes fight, then superheroes team up to fight the villain. And in this case, I would expect, with the destruction in Metropolis, you have someone like Lex Luthor has come in to basically clean up the city. I'm going to bring everything back. Batman, a little slightly older grizzled Batman comes in and he's like, I've been doing this shit in Gotham for years. Who the hell are you? What are you doing? We're going to fight for, 20 minutes in the middle of the movie. They finally team up. Let's go take down Lex.
You think they're going to go with an old Batman?
Not old, but older.
Yeah,
really?
definitely
I don't think
older.
He's going to be 21
because it cannot be a younger Batman.
It will be a seasoned.
Yeah,
Batman.
it has to be a seasoned Batman. It has to be a Dark Knight version Batman.
I don't think it's going to be. I don't think they're going to bring in what's his face, Robin. Right?
No. It's going to be an older guy. I agree with you.
I don't think they're bringing.
Yeah, but when you guys say older guy, I'm thinking a dude in his 50s and 60s.
No,
it's going to be like, I think who could probably be what's his name? Who's that guy on fucking what's that fucking movie that we all?
We have no idea. You haven't
Red.
even.
He's on Red 2. Before that,
Bruce fucking Willis?
Bruce Willis would be an incredible Bruce Wayne.
Shut the fuck
up. An older Batman.
No.
Admit it.
No.
He's short, but so was... what's his name? What's his name?
Okay, we're shooting for 30-something, not...
No, 50-something. You need a 50-something Batman to take on a younger version.
No, I don't think they're going to go that old.
Really?
But he's not going to be 22 years old.
That's fine.
I think he's going to be 35. He's going to be the Tony Stark role.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I mean, I think that's what they'll do with this, because you got to figure any of the characters they bring in. How if they want to use Ryan Reynolds, he's in his mid-30s at this point. Wonder Woman could be 28. That's
Ryan
fine.
really
Flash
needs
could
to just
young.
be fucking Flash,
fine with
and
that
they
too.
should just cast Chris Pine as fucking Hal Jordan. Then be all good.
I'd be fine with that too.
Isn't it funny how they totally casted that Gimp from that one show, American Horror Story, to be Quicksilver? That was hilarious.
What?
The Gimp from American Horror Story.
Yeah,
He was in
the guy in the-
He was in two seasons of American Horror Story on AMC. Is AMC? Or maybe
AMC.
Yeah. And this dude is like a total like weirdo, but he's gonna be Quicksilver, and it makes total sense. And he's gonna almost be like what I wanted out of Flash, which is like bizarro like world, kind of like Grant Morrison. The guy's on crack. He's spinning out of control. He's a spaz.
Wasn't there something about Longshot during the con?
Yeah,
I think it's just his comic book, though.
Is that
It's
comic
comic
news?
book.
Is that
They just announced that.
It's taking over the Gambit series.
what? No,
Sorry.
but isn't that comic book news of stuff you said there was none?
It's not big,
I
bro.
knew Longshot.
Fucking Longshot with the mullet and shit, man. You
No,
don't
no
think it's
mullet.
big?
He doesn't have a mullet.
Something about
Well, that's why it's not big. Maybe
It's
he
gonna
should have
take
a
a long
mullet.
shot.
Long
to keep
shot
that
saves the
above
Marvel
miniseries.
Universe.
I still have my Red Adams
It's just a
long
one-
shot. You
one
can look
shot?
at it. If
I
you
know
like.
it's a one shot.
I'm sure Ryan has them in the long bins here.
Yeah, Longshot having his own solo series is not a big comic. Like I said, the only big comic news for me is that Firestar is going to be another comic book. So
Sure, that's
there you
very
go.
big. That's much bigger than Longshot.
What is that dog's name?
Huh?
That dog? The dog?
Oh my god.
And
Oh,
his friend-
from
Amazing Friends. Mrs.
God, you're killing me.
Yeah, it's a little poodle or something like that.
Yeah.
Amazing Friends.
Anyways, you're gonna get clicks of that too. It's removable. Good for you. You're gonna be so happy when you get it.
What the hell is her name?
You're gonna add that to your little thing right in the front of your register.
It's got a bunch of little collections of little.
Ryan regularly is asked, "Oh, will you sell me that? What's the dog's Superman's dog's
Miss
name?
Lion.
Crypto.
Yeah, crypto.
Ace.
Miss
Lion.
Lion.
Mrs. Lion.
Miss Lion.
Miss Lion. I'm sorry,
she's
Miss
not
Lion,
married.
because she's not married.
She's not married.
Yeah.
I got one more question here. Let's see if I can find a good one here. What stories?
Oh, I forgot something about Comic Con.
What is
there was
it?
a cool one. There was a Vikings, the History Vikings show.
Yes.
They did a whole.
Vikings?
He said. What he said? Just so you guys know, Vikings means Vikings.
It's not White Kings, right?
No, not
Vikings,
white. It's
shut up.
Vikings.
Shut up.
Viking.
Shut up.
He's got a bit of a Chekhov thing going. It's fine.
Shut
it's
up.
fine.
Fuck you all. Anyways, there's a whole fucking.
This is so good.
Shut up, motherfuckers. Anyways, there was a whole Vikings thing going on outside on the other side of the fucking funhouse, like all the way on the other side of San Diego. They had a giant tub of water with 2 fucking boats in there, and they had a rowing contest. Like the fastest, like you have to race the fucking rowing boat, and the best guy who has the fastest time, and I think you do it in teams, gets to have the Viking shield from the show with like the whole cast on it. I thought that was fucking cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like the little game shit that they do.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
really, I'm all for it. Especially when they bring a giant tub of water in and boats on it, and you go fight or not fight. Well, I actually would like that. But
When they
you
drain
race.
that pool, I want to know how many dead cosplayers are at the bottom.
No, so I actually
Only the bad ones.
I
Yeah, only
did
the
go
bad
there
ones.
while they were draining it. I was like, oh man, the fucking is done.
I totally would have peed in it.
You just want to pee in everything. At
I did
Comic-Con,
pee on
don't
the
you?
fucking mystery car.
And on that note, we'll go ahead and wrap up now.
You didn't grab that
Charlie-
question?
No, I did. It's fine. Charlie will be back next week. I'm curious because he always has he doesn't do the party, so his memory may be a little more
He
clearer.
has a more
of
More clearer.
He has a more.
This is clearer.
observation.
clearer. More clear.
Yes, there you go.
Of the day's events. So, but Toby, thank
What?
you for surviving an hour to talk to us about Comic-Con.
Yes,
So,
He's about to knock out right now.
there were things
He
that
has to
happened on
survive
the
getting
floor.
home.
Those things that happen on the floor. I don't remember.
That's why we have Charlie.
have a few nights sleep, and then talk about it next week.
I
when
love
Charlie's back.
I love how Toby just skipped through all Friday
Oh.
during the day.
Hey,
He just went
Well,
straight to Friday
why?
night.
No, I
Yeah,
did run
exactly.
into Mandy Moore for some reason. Yeah, she was there.
She was there.
Yeah.
There.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what else.
It's fine. It's fine.
We're done. No, we're done.
Fuck you all.
Jeez.
If you would like to listen to this episode or all our other episodes, you can go to www.comicsconspiracy.biz or geekbox.net. They're all on there. You can visit our forums at forums.geekbox.net. You can talk to us all on Twitter. We're all on there. I'm Ryan Higgins Ryan. Brock is Brock Sager. Omar is Comics and Decline. Toby is Toby XI. Bryce is Larson Bryce. I think he's going to be back next week. Charlie is Insanity and Chaos. He'll definitely be back next week. Jim doesn't Twitter.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, I do.
He has a Twitter account.
Do you want people to follow you on Twitter?
Sure, why not?
Lean closer into the mic and tell us your
Sure,
Twitter
why
account.
not?
What's your account?
Sword Master.
I believe it was Living Dead LD Exterminator.
Yeah, LD Exterminator.
LD Exterminator. Okay. I don't think I follow you. Do I follow you? Do you post on
He
Twitter
likes
at
to
all?
kill little bulbs.
I got to post something.
Yeah, LD Exterminator. Go follow Jim on there, and he can tell you about all his. You post pictures of your crazy, all your swag.
Hey, Wolverine's in progress. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
Most of us have other random crap we do. Brock's got his blog at conspiratedbrock.com. Comics and Decline, that's Omar's site. Toby, you can go on Indiegogo and go support the Fear Clinic movie.
Yes, absolutely.
It's
Wow.
up there right now.
Yeah.
At the
Who's that chick? Who's
$50
Tiffany?
at the $50 mark, you can get a DVD that will
Blu-ray
have
combo.
Blu-ray combo pack that will
Wow.
have Toby's as well as the
You're not
movie.
going to remember this.
What?
He's giving you a total fucking...
I know,
I
it's
am.
nice. This is new.
Wow.
It'll have the movie as well as Toby's Fear Clinic documentary,
The Director Diaries.
Director
Will
Diaries,
be included on that.
which he filmed and directed,
With Mike.
and edited, and basically.
Well,
did
I was an
everything
editor on the show too.
Yeah.
I was an editor on the actual show, and then I proposed and pitched
so-
the documentary,
so
and they took it.
Fear Clinic, and that has
Starring Robert England.
yeah. What's the other guy's
Nightmare
name?
of Elm Street fame.
Yeah.
Robert England, Kane Hodder from from fucking Friday the 13th.
Okay, that's his name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a pretty popular movie.
Yeah.
yeah. It's basically a bunch of horror guys who got together. And
Danielle
made this
Harris
movie.
is starring in it. From the Halloween movies. Tori Kittles was in the series, who was Havoc in First Class.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so a whole bunch of people.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
fun series.
Nice.
You could probably watch the series now on fearnet.com.
Yeah. So
Actually, my web series might be there too.
nice.
Yeah.
So that's a $50 and up.
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
You get the DVD and Blu-ray, which
Yeah,
will have Toby
yeah.
stuff on there. So go
Yes.
check that out if you're a horror fan, especially.
Yes.
Infinite Long Box Podcast, which I'm assuming they're going to record, maybe not tonight, maybe
Yeah, I doubt
or
Charlie's
yesterday.
not back. He's seeing
Yeah, he's still
family.
gone, so they'll have their Comic-Con episode up pretty soon, I'm sure. Yeah, I think that's everything.
Next week we have a book review.
Oh yeah. Next week we will be doing our second comic conspiracy book.
Comic book review.
Not review, comic book discussion. Book club pick, which is Images Clone, which at Comic-Con apparently got announced that they're turning into a TV show. So we'll see what's up with that.
I need to go
at
see
the
how much my those number ones are.
At the Orphan Black signing, I had a bunch of clones show up. It was kind of cool. They had a bunch of girls dressed up the same. And
Oh,
just
really?
Stand there. Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's kind of cool.
It was funny because I read that and I read something about Orphan Black and I'm like, isn't that about clones? Like,
Orphan Black is shit.
So we'll have some stuff to talk about clone next week. Digital.comicsconspiracy.biz. That's where we get all digital comics. The contact forum on geekbox.net, or you can send emails to the comic conspiracy at gmail.com or at geekbox.net. I'm sorry, the comic conspiracy at geekbox.net. It also forwards to my Gmail account.
Your boss was in here earlier.
Yeah.
You can send
Jeez.
it to the blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. The Geekbox.
Yes.
The Geekbox boss.
Yes, we tried to get Ryan Scott on, but he had work to do
We
tonight.
do sell
so-
physical comics.
What do you say? What do you say? You had to do laundry tonight?
Yeah, basically. Sure, of course we sell physical comics at the store, 115-8 East Fremont Ave.
Come and see
California.
Brock and Ryan.
94087. And if you're here past this Sunday, we are going to be doing, we are closed this upcoming Sunday for a big store remodel.
Hey.
Store's going to be all different. We're going to record the podcast in a different part of the store starting next week.
What?
Because there won't be room here to record.
Are we going to be
This is
in
going to
the
be a
front?
bookshelf.
Are we going to be in the front where everybody can see us
We
when they
will
walk
be. We're
by?
going to have to put like curtains up or something.
No, they're going to be like, we're like little
Hey,
space
nobody
monkeys.
told me
where-
I was installing curtains curtains.
Or maybe we could do it in the back because that shelving will be. We'll figure.
No, I think it'd be really funny if we're in the front, so we can have an audience that comes and looks at us.
Yeah, it's going to be like what's it called? Something in something's first porno.
No,
Zach and Miri.
Yeah, Zach and Miri's.
Something in something in second.
something porno.
Something in porno.
Don't you love that?
Why something in something and something porno?
This podcast has been brought to you by
something and something blah 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 .net at Gmail.
And and that's it. We'll have more Comic-Con news next week, I'm sure, from Charlie. But that's it for now. All right, I'll talk to you guys next week.